Well, welcome back, friends. You know, some people have run races like maybe a 10K, a 5K, which we're going to do someday.
Yep.
Before we're 89. They may have
We
run.
better hurry.
Yeah. They may have run, marathons or half marathons. But there's one race in particular that, imagine this, it's 430 miles long and it takes about 5 to 6 days to finish. Take a look. Wow, imagine that. You're biking,
Wow.
hiking,
Kayaking.
you're climbing, and there was a race that is called the Adventure Race World Championship that recently took place in Ecuador, and these adventure teams from all over the world participate. And the United States had a few teams there this year, and there's one team in particular, the Swedish team. They're called Team Peak Performance. Had four athletes on their team. Here to tell us a little bit more about their adventure, all the way from, and he's going to correct me on this, from Orskoldvik, Sweden. Mikael Lindor, good morning. Good afternoon, your time. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Did I pronounce your city right?
Not really, but it's Örnsköldsvik.
I was trying to say Orskoldvik, Sweden. So we appreciate you joining us. And before we, get into some of the other details about, the whole, race that you guys went on, you had 14 members. One was from the United States, from California, I believe, from Big Bear, around that area. Tell us about the training and how you guys how you picked the team members for your team, Mikael.
Yeah, this is kind of unique sport because it's you have 4 members, as you said, but it's also that you need to have one female, or you need to have a teammate that are from an opposite sex. So that's make everything a modern sport kind of way. And yeah, this is like the best endurance athletes in the world. So you don't have so much people to choose from. So, but the important thing in a race like this is that you have that you are good in teamwork, that you're good and strong in all the disciplines, and yeah, that you can work as a team member, even if you get tired and you have like sleep monsters, but you still need to be like a team.
Mm-hmm. And the video we're seeing right now, you guys, you train and train and train and train, because this, like I mentioned, it's a 430-mile race. How long did you guys train for this November championship?
18 years.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess you kind of have to, right?
How far was
the thing is that I've been in this sport for like, I think it's like 17, 18 years
Wow.
now, and the thing is takes a very long time to be really good at this, because you have to be in so extreme endurance, because you're competing in 24/7 for 5, 6, 7 days. And it takes a lot from a team member, but for this particular race, we raced all season, and we had been training and racing together to peak in November in Ecuador, and we were traveling to Ecuador 2 weeks before the start to acclimatize for the high altitude.
Wow. And you were in Ecuador in November, so you went through the Amazon jungle. You went through the Sierra Andes. I mean, you went everywhere. Tell us a little bit about the terrain in Ecuador. It certainly isn't like the terrain here in Nebraska. So tell us a little bit about the terrain that you and your teammates encountered on this, Adventure Racing World Championship.
Yeah, the thing is with Ecuador is the most beautiful country you can imagine. It's so nice because you have those high mountains. You have Cotopaxi with the glaciers. You have jungle. You have the Amazons. You have the wildlife. You have the snakes and all that stuff too. but in this race, we were traveling high altitude, like in the high mountains. When you can see the pictures right now, that's like similar 4,000 meters. And then we would travel down to the jungle, and the jungle is super muddy, wet and humid. So it's very hard for your body. There you can see here. This is exactly how it looked. And then on the end of the race, it was so muddy, so we were walking through in the trails, this deep with to the knees deep with mud.
Wow.
So you had everything, and then and the thing was also on this race is that during I think about 4 or 5 times the rain was so hard. So it was like when you go to the shower, you just put yourself in the shower for like 6 hours.
Wow.
So you know, all the clothes, everything. We were wet all the way to the bones. You know, so it was like, yeah, this was a really tough race. You know, because this adventure racing is like a World Championship, but then you have Adventure Racing World Series. So you qualify during the season in different races. So this season we have been in like China, United States and stuff like that. So we qualify to the World Championship.
Well, we're going to have you stay with us, Mikael, because we have a lot more to talk with you about as your team trekked through the Amazon jungles and some of the unique things that you found there. So stay with us, friends. We'll be right back with Mikael Lindorff from Sweden.